The revelations now televised, a platform for you and I, an outlook with full heart and clear eyes. Now, these are just my thoughts, truth on how I feel on these topics I reveal. Please know my toll, I always keep it real. Can't face the word if you can't face facts. For your time, just open up your mind. That's it, just live, think big, now take that. With God in me, this here was made by design. Yeah, the revelation will be televised. REVELSations.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rev, and welcome back to the REVELSations podcast. Please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcast. Share it with somebody. And those of you who are watching me on YouTube, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, like it, and share it with somebody. And drop your boy a comment. I love to hear your comments about these different things that I put out on the REVELSations podcast. Well, today, just getting me. This will be another short one. Try to keep it to a minimum, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I learned when I was in college. This is way back when I graduated college in 2005. And quick story. So it's economics class. So anybody that knows me knows that like numbers and business and the economy, that's not my strong suit. Like I'm good. I know I got some money saved. I invest in real estate. I'm in the stock market. Don't get it twisted. But it's not like my strongest area. So I was taking this econ class I needed to graduate. And I had a girlfriend at the time. And I was actually staying out of her house. And my car broke down because I was a broke college student. And I was like, hey, it's my final. I need you to take me to the school. She stayed about 5 miles from the school. I need you to take me for the school because I got my final. Now, the final was in like 20 minutes. And I ain't gonna throw no dirt on her name or nothing like that, but she didn't take me. She wouldn't. She said she wasn't feeling good. I'm like, right, but can you just literally get in the car, drive me up the street so I can take the exam? So I end up failing the class. Okay, so I had to take the class again. Okay, and I learned something. One of the largest things I learned from that class was this concept of opportunity cost. Now, let me pause and go back. I passed it the second time. Good, ended up getting my degree, and everything's good. So, but the concept of opportunity cost, that's what I want to get to, opportunity cost. So first, let's get the definition of opportunity cost and explain why I'm talking to you about it today. So opportunity cost is the loss or other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. So it's all the losses that you have once you choose an option. Okay. Now, here's the thing that when I learned this concept in that econ class, which I took twice, I had to learn that everything has an opportunity cost. It does not matter what it is. It could be good or bad. It's going to cost you something. So let's just go over a couple of examples. Okay, sleep. Sleep is good. We all need it. It is necessary. Nobody can live without sleep. Okay, sleeping is an option. It's really a choice. Am I going to sleep 4 hours? Am I going to sleep 2 hours? But you're going to sleep. Okay, so sleeping. When you are sleeping, it is costing you the ability to be productive, okay? But if you don't sleep, not sleeping will cost you rest, which will cost you the ability to be productive. You cannot be productive while you are asleep. You can't, your business may be able to if you got passive income or something like that, a set it and forget it type business. It can be, but you yourself cannot be, okay? I work out. I like to lift weights, okay? Boom, get in the gym, do it. What does it cost me? It costs me pain in my body, okay? It costs me time. It costs me money at the gym, right? These are the things that cost me, even though I gain health, I gain physical appearance, I gain strength, okay? Going to school, it costs you. Yes, you're learning, but it costs you free time. Literally every single thing we do has an opportunity cost to it. The opportunity cost, again, is the loss of other alternatives when an alternative is chosen. So, in other words, the loss of something when you choose something else. If you choose to be in a relationship, that's great. There's a lot of things that can come with it. But what do you lose? It costs you the opportunity of doing whatever you want to do when you want to do and not having to worry about somebody else. If you choose to be single, great. It gains you the ability to do whatever you want, go and come as you please. But it costs you true companionship and building. Everything costs. So why am I talking about this? Well, I think that I have, if I'm being honest, and I see a lot of people doing it. And I used to just say, oh, that's a young people thing. But as I get older, I'm seeing people in my peer group and even older either ready to or are making decisions without calculating the cost. They're only seeing the benefit of what they're about to do. But the cost, it's like a job. Okay. Oh my God, I hate this job. This job is terrible. I got to get out of here. Okay. We had the great resignation right after COVID, where people were literally quitting their jobs, starting their own businesses. Good for them. You want to be an entrepreneur? Do it. I know so many people who are entrepreneurs. I'm in a text group. I think me and one other guy are the only people with jobs. The other like 10 guys are entrepreneurs, and they have that financial freedom and all of that. But it costs them something. Okay. It costs them a lot of time. It's like, oh, you the boss, you can do whatever you want. That's true. But also at 3 o'clock in the morning, when something happens and the proverbial building is on fire from the business, it costs you that you got to get up. Guess what? As a teacher right now, if the school was on fire at 3 o'clock in the morning, doesn't cost me a thing. I'm going to sleep like a baby, sleep sound. So alternatives, cost. People are quick to leave relationships. I don't like how this relationship is working. You're not giving me what I want. Cool. You can leave and you may gain freedom, but what is it going to cost you? It's going to cost you heartbreak. It's going to cost you another sexual partner. It's going to cost you the potential for a worse relationship as you go along. It's going to cost you starting over again. It's going to cost emotional scars and baggage, because every time you leave a relationship, you're bringing the emotional scars and baggage to the next relationship, to the person that you might fall in love with. Yeah, but you're bringing all these emotional scars and baggage because you left the relationship. I talked about in the pick and stick philosophy in verse 1 of season 1 that people are so quick to just leave relationships. I'm not getting what I want. This isn't going the way I want. All right, cool. But does it really cost you? How many times have we made a decision relationally, job wise, or life wise? And we sit and say, man, if I would have known then what I know now, I wouldn't have made that choice. And that's because oftentimes we aren't thinking about what our decision now is going to cost us. We're only thinking about the fun we're going to have or the relief that we're going to get from our stressful situation. I hate this job. I want to leave it. Right. But if you hold on a little while longer, a breakthrough might happen. You might get a promotion there or something else. Right. I'm going to go to this other job. Okay, great. You're going to go to the job. It's going to offer you more money, or it's going to offer you whatever it is that this current job isn't. But there's going to be an opportunity cost to that. You don't know what's over there. And you get over there and that job is awful. I've done that. Left one job, went to another. And I'm like, oh my God, I gained more money, or I gained more this, or I gained a greater title. But man, what did it cost me? It cost me autonomy. It cost me freedom. It cost me stress, all of that. So just got to be really careful of those opportunity costs. And how often are we really thinking about that before we make the decision? We're making decisions in haste all the time. I feel this way. You can look at the world, look on other podcasts, look on other platforms, listen to your friends, listen to yourself. People say this all the time. I feel like, right. But feelings are fickle. They change really fast. It should be more, I think. And I'm not saying our thoughts don't change, but our thoughts, I should say, at least help us calculate the cost. Because if we're just going off feelings, we're going to quit a job or break up with somebody one day and want them back the next. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Right. Pause. Think. If you have to, literally get out a list and don't write the pros and cons of like, I like this job because of these things, or I like this person because of these things. I don't like this job because of this, and I don't like this person because of that. That's not it. Calculate the cost. Staying here is going to cost me these things. It's going to gain these and cost these. Leaving is going to potentially give me gains here, but losses here. Calculate the cost, because oftentimes we'll realize that the decision we made cost us more than we realized it ever would. And then we end up regretting. And we've all dealt with regret in our life. And I, for one, hate it. I hate regretting the decision. And you got some people out there that say, well, I don't regret any decision I made because it leads me to where I am and I've learned a lot. I think that's BS. We would all like a do-over. A do-over with a job, a do-over with a business decision, a do-over with a partner or a mate, a do-over in some type of way. So we do have regrets and we learn from those. And I'm not saying that we don't, but it would be great if we could learn these lessons without the pain. And I believe that we can if we simply calculate the cost. Okay. So what opportunity are you going to lose if you make this decision? What alternative cost is going to come with the decision that you're making? Okay. It could be something as simple as going to a movie. I'm going to go to the movie today to see whatever. Okay. What am I going to gain? I'm going to gain entertainment. It's going to be great. I'm going to like it. I'm going to entertain myself. My heart is going to be filled. I'm going to laugh, or I'm going to be exhilarated by the action scenes. Okay. What is it going to cost you? It's going to cost you money. Okay. I can deal with that. I can make some more money. It's going to cost me time. It's going to cost whatever, even that, something that small, or something as great as a career change or changing a mate. What is it going to cost you? Getting back out here in these streets, making myself available. I could end up meeting somebody who is crazy. I could end up getting a job with a boss that I can't stand. And I'm not telling us to stay in mediocrity. I'm not telling us to stay in terrible situations. That is not it at all. All I'm asking us to do is count the cost before we make the decision. Okay. Well, that's it for this verse of the REVELSations podcast. Please hit me up on all the social media platforms at Revelations Podcast. That is on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. You can also contact me directly at revelationspodcast@gmail.com. Please, again, share this with any and all people who you think might get something out of it. And I would love to hear feedback, not only on this one, but other things you would like to hear me talk about, and or people you would like to hear me interview, subjects you would like to hear me touch on. And let's get this thing going. I really enjoy doing this. I do get good feedback from people. Positive criticism, negative criticism, I'll take it all, only because I'm trying to get better. Anyway, I am because we are, and I'll holler at you guys next time. Peace.